Good evening, we're back. Live coding with Maarten van Stam. Some office development. And today we're going to look at the console in basically from Node.js to enhance my logging features a little bit. And put on the volume a little bit more. Let's start the show. It's September 24 and it's Tuesday, live coding with Maarten van Stam. Welcome. Feels like ages again. Last time I was live coding was testing the new feature in Fish Studio 2019. What did we do back then? Testing the refactoring IntelliCode options, and it's kind of nice feature, but it needs some work. Especially, we found out that the trigger of the IntelliCode engine is a little bit slow on my VM, but we'll see how it's doing in the new version. But for today, I'm trying to do some more office development because I need to refresh my memory to see what you actually were doing. First, let's see if Fish Studio is updated. Let's see if the current version is here. I'm not using it, by the way. Today is the plan, because I want to go back to Fish Studio Code and use that for office development. But I just want to check if there's a new version in here. Welcome to the chat. If you have questions, want to mention something, just put your questions in the chat over there somewhere. 16.4.0 preview 1. This is not the release version. That's 16.3.0. This is the preview already for the next run. So they are continuing the story. It's a never-ending story. So yeah, let's close this. What I want to look at today is this. I had a tweet from my friend Waldek. He's also an office developer, usually somewhat more on the side of SharePoint. But he pointed to another website, a blog post, telling about console, moving beyond console.log. Most people know the console.log and it's the only thing that they are currently using in their development. But guess what? There is a lot more than doing that. It's the console assert, you have the console count reset, console group end, and a lot more. If you go to the documentation of Node.js and you look at the documentation at console, so you go to .NET, not .NET. My mind is completely filled with .NET due to the event that's currently going on. .NET conf.net. That's an online event, so don't go anywhere. But it's running now. Where they released the .NET Core 3.0 and yeah, I've been looking at that for the past 2 days, and tomorrow, I think tonight, if you go to the agenda, we're now in day 2 at 5 o'clock, that's PST, so 5 o'clock PST is plus 9 is 26, is 2 hours Europe time. They start doing this 24-hour cycle of Twitch broadcasting by several members of the community, and they are part of the live streamers team, and they are each doing 1 hour of development around .NET Core, the subject related to that, until tomorrow, and after that there's a virtual attendee party. But that's all besides my live stream, because I am looking at the Node.js documentation, and especially into the console output. And there's a lot of information here that most people don't even use, and I want to see today how this is working. Maybe I can use it a little bit. So let me get back to the VM. First check if Word is still current. Let's see if we have an update or not. I should have done this before. Also, let's try to get into the code. Try to find what project I was working on last time. Office updates, check, update now. And no, yes, there is an update. Oh my god! So let's keep that running in the back and find the project that we were working on. Welcome to the chat, to the stream. What we are doing here is today we're going to look to the console output in Node.js and see how we can get that to assist the development for Office components, Office add-ins I should say. And the Office add-ins are built with Office.js, the JavaScript engine, not the VSTO, Visual Studio Tools for Office components, because these are the full .NET, like the 4.8 I think that's currently running at. But the Office JavaScript APIs. Projects. Let's see what's the most current. Clean React app. Let's go to Clean React app. That's the other one. React. Let's have the certificate in there and look at the source. Release source. Yeah, I rewrote it to TypeScript for some reason, because I wanted to learn some things about TypeScript as well. I'm not sure if that's the smartest way to go, but let's see how that's going. Let's go back and code dot. Let's dive into the code. Still downloading in the back. That's not so nice. So what we need to look at right now is the first thing that we need to do is see if it runs in the browser. So let's do npm start. Oh, we also have an update for Visual Studio Code. Thanks for doing that. Later. Look at the package.json. It starts in HTTPS, so that's a requirement for Word add-in. What's this? Oh yeah, it's warning me that I need to close my Word. And there's not really a reason, because I didn't have anything open there. Continue. Start installing the Office update. In the meantime, it's starting the development server. There it is, localhost 3000. Did I put it on 3000? I think to remember that I had one on 3001. Maybe this is the other project I was working on. First, let's see what comes from this. I see in the past weeks there are also some updates in here, so we need to refresh that as well. Let's see. Hello, React, TypeScript, Word. Yes. So that's this. That's working. Now let's see if this also... Let's close this first and update all the packages. Let's see if there's... this one is updated. Label CLI. The core is updated. Preset environment. This is already latest. Node types. And there we have the hot loader. Minor update. I'm just not challenged. I just go and update everything without any risk. We're not in production, so live on the edge. React router, React scripts, TypeScript. Yeah. Let's quickly see. Yes. npm installed. Let's check if everything's already available. I think so. Updates were installed. Close. Nice. So let's wait for the install to happen. In the meantime, let's also sponsor some channels over here. Some interesting channels to look at and go watch is Twitch. Oh, my typing is very bad today. Twitch.tv/Fanny Reinders. Fanny is our SDN cast member, live coding, also from the Netherlands. I should say from South Africa. He was imported into the Netherlands and still living here. And he has this, he's basically hosting me, so that's nice. Thank you, Fanny, for that. He's live coding about .NET Core, and sure, this is this is a channel you should go to if you are interested in the .NET Core items. The other one, also Dutch, is JF Versluis. That's Gerald Versluis. And let's see what he is doing. He's hosting the Fish Studio, like the .NET conference, and Gerald Versluis is actually these days a blue badge. He is working for Microsoft these days, and at this time, I believe he flew into Redmond to do some nice things over there. So this is another channel you are recommended to watch. And we have Jan Dev. Not sure when Jan de Vries. Another Dutch one. Last time did some live coding. Oh, he's also hosting me. Thanks for that as well. So another recommended channel. All these channels are English speaking, at least we try, and doing live coding around Azure, .NET Core. My channel is around Office development and whatnot. So npm install is still going on. In the meantime, let's go to and have a look at the, where did I put it? This one, console, and also the other one, because that's what this was, a blog post and had some nice examples to show us. Put it in the same window so I don't need to switch back and forth again. Dum, dum, dum. This definition written in the .NET, no, .NET, here you go again. It's not .NET, it's Node.js, JavaScript. Who is using JavaScript these days? Oh yeah, crickets. Functions like console log. We're talking about console API newbies usually use the only functions like console log, console warn, and console error to debug their applications. While often there are many other methods that can perfectly implement our requirements and improve debugging efficiently. This article is made to expose some of the most interesting console methods. With a related example I will use while teaching CodeWorks. And CodeWorks, is that this business or something like that? Ah, CodeWorks. Nice. Let's check in the background. Still running. So let's continue reading here. Maybe if I put it to the side and we can... Oh, there it is. npm install... No, not install, we did already that. npm start. That kicks off the application in secure HTTPS mode. Localhost 3000. little bit slow. Starting development server. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There is React. Let's kick up Word in there. Win Word. And see if it's the same application that I put in here. Insert my add-ins, shared folder, React boilerplate. I'm not sure if this is the same. I doubt that this is the same. It's taking too long. Dum, dum, dum. Oh. Wow, there it is. Is that actually the same? Let's check. Index. App.tsx, there it is. Remove all these items there. Save. It's recompiling and it's already updating. Yes, there it is. The about. Is the about also working? No, not yet. So what you see here in the browser is also the same as you see in the Word add-in. Let's move it to the other side. Like this. And then escape. There you have it. Now let's see if we can do some logging. Let's test this. This is the header part, and we should also be able to connect to this add-in using the Edge developer thingy. There's the React boilerplate. Let's connect to that. Attach console. There's a warning. React DOM patch is not detected. What's the React DOM patch? Let's check what it is. Google. What's the actionable thing to do? Follow the required steps. You need to add a matched version for React Hot DOM in your package. And that's, I think, what we did. But let's check that in packages. (16.8.6) 16. Hot loader. Import hot from React hot loader. Dependencies. Is that a patch or something? Copy. Comma. That has an update. Okay. What's this all about? React DOM patch. Change the title to... You need to add a matched version for React DOM, React Hot DOM in your package file. Hot loader and your Webpack config. I don't think I have a Webpack config. Do I? No. Don't think so. So let's close this again. Yes. npm start. Oh. I probably needed to install it first. Close this. npm install to get the hot loader thing in. But what is it? Copy. What is this package serves as an entry point to the DOM and server renders for React. It is intended to be paired to the generic React package, which shipped with React. React DOM server. Plugin that allows React component to be live, reloaded without loss of state. It works with Webpack and other bundlers. Support for hot module. I don't think I used the hot model yet. Let's close this. npm. Oh, that's not right. Oops. One package in audited and 0 vulnerabilities. npm start. There it is. Then let me check. Winward. Reload. And let's connect the debugger. refresh this one. And now it still says React DOM patch. Oh, there goes my mic. It's not detected. 16.6 plus. But I also need to put something in there, I think. Let's kill this. Go in here. Somewhere here, maybe. There's the hot module.
I'm sorry to say this, but you aren't good for me. About to change it.
There's a hot module in here.
About to cut you all off. Sorry if you get hurt by. I need to do this.
Getting started. Hot boilerplate. A minimal one. This is a minimal one. Package.json. It's not in the package.json. Here, it's in here. Dev dependencies. React hot loader. But I don't use Webpack at this time.
Go ahead and tell me I'll never make it without you. 'Cause I know I will. I know I will. If you aren't full, rise and move. I don't need you to, yeah. I love what I do. Yeah, the music it drives me through.
If module is hot, import React from this is one. Code sandbox update. Nice page, by the way. Let's see. I was debugging this. Connect. Go to Word. Reload. Where's the output? Where's my output? Oh. There you have it. Stack Overflow, that's always a good thing. Updated some npm package and blah blah blah. When I was looking at source code, actually everything works. What do they actually mean? 3 answers. Okay. Per my comment above, it's looking like React hot loader wants hot loader React DOM package instead of standard React DOM. Oh, should you replace this then? instead of having this one. So let me see. Look, it's looking like React Hot Loader wants the Hot Loader React DOM package instead of the standard. And there's a link. And there's the README. Tweak React's components in real time. What's hot reloading with time travel? Is that a video? It is. Yeah, it's half an hour. I'm not going to watch this for half an hour. Let's put this on my save list. Let's change to my other machine then. So I'm logged in there. Go in here. Oh. And put it on the save and watch later. Okay, thanks. Back to the discussion over here. Note, you can safely install React Hot Loader as a regular dependency instead of a dev dependency, as it automatically ensures it's not executed in production and the footprint is minimal. Add React Hot Loader Babel to your Babel RC. Babel RC. Presets. Plugins. Probably needs a comma in there. No? Or do we need to put something like this? Oh. Copy. Like this. App.js import hot from React Hot Loader root. And that should be this one. Copy. Like this. This is also in there. Must say this is a lot easier. And exporting. Export default hot app. What happens if you do this? That works. Okay. Let's try to reload this. Still not working. Did I miss something here? Make sure React hot loader is required before React and React DOM. Okay. Or import React hot loader in your main file before React. Or prepend your Webpack. I'm not in Webpack. If you need hook support, use hot loader React DOM. So anyway, what they say here, before React and React DOM. Okay. Like this. Control C. Kill this and kill nothing. I have that. Hot loader React DOM. So can I say that we remove the other one, React DOM? Let's see what's going on. npm, oh, there we go again. npm start.
I remember sneaking out after dark. You'd have been on my mind all night long. Maybe we'd have got a vodka lemonade. We showed the cool kids how to be the youth of today. We jumped the fence and played in Mr. Grogan's pool. He'd call the police and we hide behind the school. We spent hours throwing stones into the sea. They were the best days of my life, I promise thee. Oh, I could be a saint mouse, you would be the sinner. My mother used to frown when I'd invite you home for dinner. Oh, my darling, how I miss you to the day. I'd give my everything to see your face again. Oh, I'm so sorry I've been distant in the past. I've written tons of letters and they'd ended in the trash.
Didn't even know that I used Bootstrap. Configuration, show React DOM patch notification. Oh, it's this one. You need to put it in first. That's the index. Replace React DOM package, the same version. If you need hook support, use hotloader React DOM. And I need that. Import React hotloader, your main file. What's your main file? Is that index? React DOM.
There's nothing wrong on the horizon, but I'm always in my own head. Yeah, I was getting tired of trying, forgetting every word that I said in all those old conversations that turned into a melody. I'll be waiting for autumn days ahead of me. Those words that put me under are never coming back again. I like my beat with some soul, I like my girl with some heart.
TypeScript.
I only love with my whole, I don't know how to give part. I don't know how we gon' finish, but I love how we done start. So let's take a night to just be who we are. So I ain't got the time or the energy, unless it's towards a goal or a memory. And to be doing things that I don't really love. Only light I had was coming from the sun, but now I'm shining on a cloudy day. And it don't matter what you say, cause even if the sky is falling, I'ma do it anyway. So save your worries, slide your loving. I can feel that good things coming. Finally believe that it's gonna be a bright one.
Okay, let's not solve this today. Because yeah, otherwise you also need maybe something React hotloader.
No, I keep it 100 every time I come in trouble. No, we coming with the right ones, yeah. 35 can't play, get a bag on ya. Never with the games, put a tag on ya. I ain't getting lit cause my future too bright. Joey hit me up, I said that's just on site. No, it's too nice. No ops, no lights, doing heist to me, never.
Let's change everything back.
Gotta roll like a road on.
I think I changed something over here.
I can make your life a push start, press go. Say we're off to a good start, let's smoke. Blew the brains off the coupe, baby, explode. Shining on a cloudy day. And it don't matter what you
Okay,
say.
and we changed something in the Babel thing over here.
I'ma do it anyway. So save your
Plugins, go on.
loving. I can feel that good things coming. Finally believe that it's gonna be a bright one here.
React app start, React script start. Yes. Okay. Let's run this. Let's kill this first. npm install. Fix everything. Close this one. And close this one. Let's keep the hot reloading behind us for today. Now I'm going back to the console output. Welcome to the stream. If you're interested in Office development, this is the stream to go. I'm developing for Office add-ins using the Office JavaScript engine, not the .NET Visual Studio Tools for Office part. That's old stuff. I'm moving into the Office.js part to basically to learn it myself a little bit more. And what you can see is if you have a website and has the proper security on it, then you can load it into your Word environment using a manifest file. There's a manifest in here showing you where to go. It's showing you that it's currently running at localhost 3000, index HTML is the entry point, and it's my React boilerplate for this time. And it installed npm start. Let's see if it actually is running. There you go. There it is. So now if I go to Word and I insert the add-in, my add-ins, I put it on the shared folder, run it, add, and there you have it. It's in my Word environment. And to prove you that it's actually the same thing, I'm doing some bangs in here, compiling, and now you should see in Word, there you have it, 2 more bangs at the end. So this is exactly the same thing. The way to debug this is by using the Edge developer, Microsoft Edge Developer Tools preview. It's in the store, if I'm correct. Let's check if that's the case. Search Edge Dev Tools. See, there it is. Let's check if there's an update. There's no update, and we already launched it, so close this. Get in there, and now we see a hot loader error, but I'm going to ignore that. Back to the code. What I wanted to do is go in here and, for instance, get into the header and do something like console log. This is the thing that most people know. Where is the blog post? Like this. Yeah, let's start with the assert option. And let's see what the official documentation say about assert. Assert in here. Console assert true does nothing. Let's do the assert in there, and let's save this. Let's rebuild, and now go into the website, this one. Let's check the developer tools, console, reload. There's no output. Where is the output? What's this? Oh, this is a hot loader issue. The question is, did I reload the code already? Sources not showing. Do I actually run into this? Did I use the header? Yes. Because if I change this, home, let's check. There you have the exclamation marks. So it should be in there. So why is it not showing the assert? False. Oh, sure. Damn. There it is. I fell for the stupid thing that in assert you need to say something like 1 equals to 0, and oh, that's not allowed. Why is that not allowed? Any. Let's see. That's not allowed. True. Now let's see. False. That gives an error. An error was asserted. Let's save. There you have it. And you can check it in header. There you have it. But if the assert is true, oh, true, then nothing happens. It should say nothing happens. Nothing happens. Right, there you have it. So the other one, back to the documentation. Here you see it. Let's completely copy this. Copy. So by putting in an assert, this will show you the output. Whoops. Let's check. It will put in didn't as text. Let's go into the output. Assertion failed. Whoops, didn't work. That's correct. This is a right thing if you want to check something. For instance, I have this other project. Let's check. I think it's my new React add-in or something like that. My new React. Or is that the one that I'm... No, I'm not right in there. Code dot. Let's see if the information from the routing is in there. Oh, I put the information. That's a plural site project. PS something, PS flux, code dot. And there should be something like... I don't want to update it yet. Don't install an update while I'm live streaming. Stop it. I don't want that. Where did I put my routing? In here maybe? Here's some routing. But there's no check in here. Doo-doo-doo. Thought it was something over here. No. Nope. Let's kill this then. Fabric core test. The office code dot. No. Task pane. I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, I also need like task pane TS to check for the Office add-in. Initialize it. Is that in here? No. It must be a React one. CD dot. Go to my React. Code. And no, I don't want to update. No! Okay. This one is using Webpack. But I'm not. Task pane. TSX maybe. This is the imported one. If module is any hot, this one is using app container for hot loader. Okay. Router, app, router. Go in here. App. This is the component. Index. This one. Const render component. It's declared but never read. Yeah, I know. Router, app, router. React DOM. But this is rendered. That's this one. Get element by ID, root in this case. That's a local render. Like Office initialize. And Office we get from namespace Office. Render app. Anyway, we always need to initialize Office, and for that we need to include Office. Let's check the package. Bootstrap. Did I put this all in? The Office runtime, for instance? TypeScript, Office.js. Copy. Package. It's not in here yet. Dev dependencies. Let's check. Move this up to the TypeScript items. I said, yeah, TypeScript. Babel, 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 TypeScript. And Office.js, and the other one, Office Runtime. Copy.
Each time of year carries memories.
Yeah. Oh, the Office.js is updated already. Same over here, by the way. Types Node. Let me see if there's more Office stuff in there. Dependencies. Office UI Fabric. Copy. And here. UI Fabric and UI Fabric React. That needs to be updated. That needs to be updated. No. Undo. Satisfies this one. Yeah, I think there was something with the 7 version. There was a reason for it not to use it. React, React DOM, React Data, React Scripts. React DOM, React DOM, Router, Scripts. Yeah. Then Babel, 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 types, ES6 promise. I don't have the ES6. Let's skip the Babel stuff. TypeScript, ES6 collections. Mocha, Node, Office.js, Office Runtime, Office.js, Office Runtime, React Hotloader, types React. I don't have the types React, why not? Oh yeah. Types React DOM, React Router DOM. Dev dependencies? Yeah. This should also be dev dependencies. Types React DOM, is it also in here? No. Let's move that to dev dependencies. This is dev dependencies. React DOM, React Router DOM, and React Hotloader. All dev dependencies. Router DOM. Types. Types React. That's one. Where is it? It's not in here. Is it in here? There it is. Should go up. React DOM, React Router, React DOM, React Router, React Hot Loader. Where is the React Hot Loader? Put that in. Types React Hot Loader. Come on, give me the version. Yeah, 410. Yeah, same thing. It's a hot mess. It's clean React. Wow, how many are there? Offsetting debugging, offsetting dev search, test helpers, test server. Wow. Hot loader. Webpack. Well, let's first see if we can look at this. Why did I kill this? Never read. Office initialize. Google Office. Understanding the JavaScript API. Initializing your add-in. Let me check. What does it say? All add-in types. Office add-in often have a startup logic that does things such as check the user's version of Office will support all the Office APIs that your code calls, ensure the existence of certain artifacts, such as worksheet as a specific name, prompting the user to select some cells, establishing binding. But your startup code must not call any Office.js APIs until the library is loaded. There are two ways that your code can ensure that the library is loaded. They're described in the following sections. Initialize with onReady and initialize. We recommend that you use Office onReady instead of Office initialize. Okay. Although Office initialize, and that's interesting because the demo code over here, this one is using, is this one? No, the other one. The other project is using Office initialize. And this one is built by the Yeoman generator, I think. Let me quickly do this a small test. CMD, go to data projects, and npm global. I always forget about this. How to check for the version. Come on. Help me, chat room. I need to check my versions. Check versions outdated. npm. Something with outdated, I think. npm outdated. Yes, I always find it myself. Oh. npm. Stupid. Outdated. Running out of water. Yeah, generator office is outdated. npm global update. Because I want to use the office generator. npm. What's the list item? List npm list depth, something like it. Let's see if my Yeoman generator is still installed. Yo is installed, yes. Let's quickly check if the update is already done. The package is being renamed to open. Interesting. Okay. npm global outdated. Nothing outdated, so yo office. Let's see. Collect animals. Yeah. NPX office add-in uses data of. I don't care. I don't care. Continue. All these privacy items. Task pane project using React. Yes. I want TypeScript in this case. My new, what's the date? 2019 09/24 add-in. And I want to create this for Word in this case. all done. Oh, it's doing it itself. npm install. npm install. If you have questions, by the way, around Office development, usually my expertise is on the .NET version, Visual Studio Tools for Office, but I'm learning for the Office JavaScript part to get it up and running. I don't believe it's in par with the .NET APIs, but if you don't try it, you can't judge it. So for that reason, I'm going to rebuild one of my Visto add-ins, try to learn from it, and hopefully one of you can learn some things or two as well. For me it's kind of different. I need to learn React, I need to learn JavaScript, I need to learn Webpack, I need to learn about Babel, I need to learn all these web technologies, because it's not something that we as a desktop developer tend to do. npm start. Oh no, that's wrong. Let's go into my new 2019-09-24 add-in, npm start. This will kick in Word again, but now with its own item over there. Get started sample add-in. Got it. Let's see how this looks. This is mine. Why is it showing my... It's showing my add-in? Why? Because I'm running on the same port, I think. Let me check quickly. Let's close Word on all our levels. Don't save. Don't save. Especially don't save it in the cloud. It's just a dummy. See, it's already running on port 3000. So it's picking up my existing application that's running over here. So I need to kill that one. This one. Yes. Oh, Ctrl C. Ctrl C, yes. Kill. Gone. Welcome to the stream, by the way. What I'm trying to do is build some Office add-ins based on React, and today I'm looking at the console log. That's an interesting part that most people don't know. There's more about console. You can assert, you can do count reset, grouping, you can group items, you create tables, time registration like some stopwatch, and much more. If you go to the documentation, we just tested the assert, but first I want to insert the Office initialize, and Office initialize apparently is not allowed anymore. Well, it's not, it's allowed, it's not recommended. So let's see what the boilerplate created from, where is it? This one. npm start. Run it again. This time it's starting its own server, no longer picking up the other one. Yes, I want to accept this certificate, otherwise it's not showing anything in the Word add-in. Because if you don't know, Word add-ins should also always run in a secure environment, so you need a certificate on it. Let's check. Okay, come on, you can do it. You can do it. There it is, yes. And if I run this, it shows me hello world in there. So let's check the boilerplate. Kill this, don't save it. Go into the code. Close this. Code dot. And see if this one is using initialize, so that's interesting. So why is it not recommended? I don't want to update it. How much times do I need to say this again? I should do it after the stream. I should do it before the stream, actually. Updating my Visual Studio Code. Where is the documentation? This one. Describe following sections. We recommend using onReady instead of initialize. Although Office initialize is still supported, using Office onReady provides more flexibility. You can assign only one handler to Office initialize, and it's called only once by the Office infrastructure, but you can call Office onReady in different places in your code and use different callbacks. More information about the differences in techniques, see major differences between Office initialize and Office onReady. For more information about the sequence of events when add-in is initialized, loading the DOM and runtime environment. It's a lot, it's full of references and you're jumping back and forward in the documentation. Initialize with Office initialize. Oh, it's probably jumping to this one. So if I go into here, major differences. Yeah, it's jumping down. When was this updated? Is there a date in here? We can check this, probably. If you go to edit, see, we go to GitHub. Referencing the JavaScript API in your add-in. Apps for Office, Microsoft.com, Office.js. Is that done in the boilerplate? That's the Office Fabric. Components. App. I think it's somewhere in here. Yes, see. There you have it. And there's a container. So let's check. To put this in, we need to find the root item in our clean React app. That's this one. Index. That's our entry point. Should be like this. There's the root item. Yeah. So we need to look at this one. Let's check the document type, HTML, language English, and frameworks TypeScript. Data frameworks TypeScript. Copy. Language is English and data frameworks TypeScript. Head. Meta character set. Welcome to the stream. What I'm doing is building a React app Office add-in. As you can see in Word, if I actually kick this in, if I run this, it's in here somewhere. npm start. I'm running a Word add-in. It's basically a website, but you do need to do some initialization for the Office to make that work. By doing so, you can put a command item on your ribbon in the boilerplate that we use in here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. This is created by Yeoman. That automatically creates this show task pane item over here. And if I click on it, then you get the website up and running. Click on run. To do this, you need to initialize the code and make it initialize for Office. And that's what I'm now trying to move into the clean React app that I create over here. So I'm copying whatever is in the other one. There's this, and check. Head. The character set is the same. UDF. This is. There's a protocol on what UDF should be in caps or not. UDF. There's no difference in the real world, but I read about it that there's a difference. That it's by the standards it should be either lower or caps. Upper or lowercase.
This may seem like a stupid question, but is breast milk
And,
vegan? Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation consultant.
She looks so good when she shops for
lactation?
dinner, 'cause she
What's
cares
this
about her baby
kind of
and the
strange
future of our
song?
planet.
The
But life is
hipster
not
mom.
hectic now that she's become a mom. Though the charter school waiting list isn't all that long, and the Mandarin immersion that they have every morning combines a bit of wellness
Let's
and a bit of
see.
Montessori. And the rooftop
The
playground
IANA
is
character set says no distinction made between upper. That's true, but the page XML specification and Unicode.org consistent about capitalizing UDF8, so you know that it's UDF8 in uppercase. So this one is actually right, and the one from the boilerplate is wrong. Well, wrong. It's you can do it both. What does it say? HTTP equivalent UA compatible IE is Edge. Interesting. We just copy what is in there. Viewport with device wide initial scale is 1.
Here, Jessica had an elective epidural. It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her
Viewport
newborn.
content
It's all basic.
width is device width is the same. Scale is 1. Shrink to fit is no. That's not done over here. React shrink to fit. Let's shrink it to fit it. React TypeScript starter, and that should be then Office Dev. TypeScript starter. It's a bit long, so make this DS. Let's check title. That's in there. And now the important part, the Office JavaScript API. Paste that in and put it in the header as well.
Not gonna let her wear pink. Did you see the Huffington Post article on Facebook this morning? Gender roles are so passé. That's why I'm siding with Blossom on the whole Frozen controversy. Have you seen Blackfish? It is so sad.
It's taking it from.
We are ever gonna have a birthday party at SeaWorld ever.
Let's check if this is
iPhone 6
actually
flashes with her indigo aura.
picking up something. Yes, it is. Is there a date in here? Your use of this file is governed by Microsoft Service Agreement. Yeah, the file also contains promise implementation with a small modification. Overview ES6 promise. For that reason, I found that they included in the boilerplate. There's this one in package.json. I think there was a ES6 collection in there. This one, ES6 promise. Copy. And that's part of the dependencies, the regular dependencies. Let's put it in somewhere there. Let's see if it's the actual latest version. Okay. Let's close this one because I don't need it anymore. We know that it's functional. We don't need the UTF upper caps anymore. So referencing the JavaScript API for the Office library in your add-in. Is this the that's the GitHub documentation. JavaScript API put in simplest method of referencing the API is using our CDN by adding the following script to your page head tag, and that's what I did, I think. In here. Where did I put it in? No. Help! Where did I put it in here? No, there. This one. No. Come on. Oh, in the yeah, in the HTML, obviously. There you have it. So that's the initializer to get the package in, the API in. This will download and cache the JavaScript API files for the first time. The first time your add-in loads, and make sure that thing is using the most up-to-date implementation of Office.js and associated files for the specified version. For more detail around Office.js CDN, including how version backward compatibility is handled, referencing the the JavaScript API for Office library from its content delivery network. npm install types.office. I think we already have that. Types.office.js. Package.json. Types. There it is. There you have it. Not sure why this one is not put into 7. I think it needed a special Windows version for that, with the fluent stuff. There's the ES6 promise, and I added the ES6 promise somewhere else, I think, as well. Did I? Don't remember anymore. Let's continue with the documentation. Not this one. This one. So it's recommended to use Office already. See major difference between we jumped over to here. You can assign only one handler to Office initialize, and it can be called only once by the infrastructure, but you can call Office already in different places that we already just read about. In different places in your code it uses different callbacks. For example, your code could call Office already as soon as your custom script loads, with callbacks that run initialization logic. And your code could also have a button in the task pane whose scripts calls Office already with a different callback. Let's check in the boilerplate if the already is actually used somewhere. Let's already. Oh, it's actually in there. If needed. Office or JS already is already to be called. That's interesting. Commands. That's interesting. So why is it in commands.ts? And where is it included? Who is using commands.ts? Yeah. Webpack. If needed, Office.js is ready to be called. This is command in Webpack, but I'm not using the Webpack. Do we need to switch to Webpack then? Yeah, Webpack is a little bit overwhelming if you ask me. Let's quickly read what's there more. The Office initialize event fires at the end of the internal process in which Office.js initializes itself and fires immediately after the internal process ends. If the code in which you assign a handler to the event executes too long after the event fires, then your handler doesn't run. For example, if you are using the Webpack Task Manager, it might configure the add-ins homepage to load polyfill files after it loads Office.js, but before it loads your custom JavaScript. By the time your JavaScript loads and assigns the handler, the initialize event has already happened. But it's never too late to call Office already. If the initialize event already happened, the callback returns immediately. If you have no startup logic, you should either call Office already or assign an empty function to Office initialize. When your add-in JavaScript loads, some Office host and platform combinations won't load the task pane until one of these happens. The following examples show how these two approaches. but this is kind of simple, and it's put into the command. But how is this done with the boilerplate, an empty boilerplate, reference Office.js? I put this in, I put this one in, then load Office.js, loading the DOM and runtime environment, startup with content, task pane add-ins. It is kind of complex. 1. User opens a document containing add-ins or inserts add-in. Yeah. 2. Office host application reads add-in in a manifest on the document load on the add-in insert. That's the one over here. This one. Let's get back to the files. Where is the manifest? There's the manifest. And the manifest contains the information where to load everything. And like the type of the document, in this case a Word document. App domain. That should be maartenvanstam.nl. Just kidding. Some other information where to have the buttons on the ribbon, the icons to be used, and more. This is more icons. I think the icons in the assets folder. Where is the assets folder? Here, like this one. And a little bit bigger, and huge. It's huge. Yes. Back to the documentation. The second part of the manifest. We just showed the manifest. 3. The Office host application opened the add-in HTML page in the browser control. On load event, browser control loads the DOM and HTML body. Yeah, 5, where's 5 here? Initialize event. Office host application calls add-in handler to load the runtime environment. That's 5. That's like this. The Office host application loads the runtime environment, which downloads and caches the JavaScript API. From the content distribution network, the CDN server, and then calls the add-in event handler for initialize event of the Office object if a handler has been assigned to it. At this time, it also checks to see if any callbacks or chained, I should say, in a chain then function have been passed or chained to the Office already handler. For more information about the distinction between initialize, we've just been reading about it. When the DOM HTML body finishes loading and the add-in finishes initializing, the main function of the add-in can proceed. This is how Outlook works. Check load status. That's about the mailbox. I don't want to check the mailbox. Context model. Let's go back to the code. This is the boilerplate. This is the one that we are working on. Index.html. This is the script loader. And the other one is So let's Google about the onReady. onReady Office. That's our friend Miguel Slatkowski. onReady. I was trying to write an example in Scriptlab, but it seems the Office initializer is triggering there. Yeah, with respect of the initialization, you can't do Office initialize there. We do custom loading and snippets. So our usage of Office.js and the ESP initialization pipeline is a bit different than in Scriptlab. My intention was to null Office initialize, so blah blah. It feels like you should be able to write something as simple as okay. Simple like is there any issue running when writing this? Let's try this. Copy. It's a long story in here. Ah, there you have it. Let's see. What's the minimal wrapper for this? Is there a single HTML? Blah blah blah. I just tried myself with post working correctly for me. Here's my file. Yes. Get element by ID. Yeah. Good. So let's try this. We already put in the UDF with caps. IEH, I think we already put it in our one. Yes. We missed a few, but this apps for Office, Microsoft.com Office.js. That's this one. And we have a different one. So specifically for library 1. Let's see what we get if we go in here. Nothing. Library. Probably redirecting it as well. Oh, it's not for. It's forbidden. 1.1. What happens if we make that 1.2? 2. That's not available. If we make this 1.1, that's in there. Check this. This yeah, that's the license agreement. Who wants to read this? Anyone in the chat room wants to read all this? Yeah, we have some days extra to do this. So let me give you this as homework over there, and I'm going to interview you next time when you come back to my stream, and then see if we can get an agreement on the services agreement, if you agree with it. Chat paused due to scroll. I don't want that. Okay, let's continue. This is not interesting. Let's assume that the 1.1 is the latest version then. Let me check if we can Google, if we can see Google. Latest version. Latest version. Specify the latest version incremental release. It's one. This one is mentioned 1. Update to the latest JavaScript API. Update the latest JavaScript API for Office Library and version 1.1 add-in manifest schema. Oh, I already scared a viewer away with my license agreement. Project created for Studio 27 will already use 1.1. However, there is occasional minor update to 1.1 that you can apply by using the technique in this article. If you use Studio blah blah, which is validated against the Office Manifest 1.1 XSD, Manifest 1.1 XML files and schemas, blah blah blah. Well, let's just assume that this is valid for the latest version. Kill. This is the one that we last year, July 30, 2018, by Mikael Zlatkovsky. That's also the writer of the Office Add-ins book. Yeah, I was checking this out. The script. Copy. Let's bring this in. Oh. Down. Copy. Paste. So what do we have here? We have Office already. We have IntelliSense. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. To do for text. Text is Office requirement. Then we're reading the Excel API. No. I want the Word API. And then Word API. Word API. Let me check if the name of the API is correct. Google. Word. Workbook? No. Is set supported? Is set supported? Is set supported? Specify Office host and API requirements. Is set supported? Where is the is set supported? Is set support? There it is. And what are the values supported? Requirement set name, minimum version. Requirement set name is in this case Word API. I think we had that correct. Yes. Let's see. Get element by ID. Then we need to put in like the div for status. Not yet ready. Let's put it in there. Did I put in the prettier? Prettier? So this one? Yeah, it is. Uninstall. Install. It's already in there. Save. And now it's updated. No script. You need to enable JavaScript to run this app. So, if I now run this, it should put in the API supported message. Let's check and see. It's probably not working as a website, but maybe it will if we... Well, let's close this because it's interfering with the port. Don't save. And close this. Clean. Let's close this as well. So we only have 2 left. Which one is this? Is this the right one? Yes. Is it still running? Don't think so. Localhost 3000. Oh, that's not right. Let's do this the other way by closing this one, then restarting the app. It's done by this, I think. This one. npm. You can also do it from code, I think. Control. npm start. Is that command in here? Command. Let's just start. Side loading. Why I do this? I don't think I wanted this. I wanted to run the other one. My add-in. Let's move to the other one. Oh, this is my one. Yeah. Just quickly. npm start. No, this is the boilerplate. Again. And it's because this one is still the... It's not working. See, the node, I killed the node instance. And this is not working from over here. The question is where, if you ever want to start the build thing for this, tsconfig. Webpack, I think it would be a webpack. Development, entry, task pane, commands. Oh, I don't see how it started over here. The other one? not the right one. Close. I said close. Yeah. This one. npm. Fuck. Oh, excuse me. This is family-friendly show, so npm start. HTTPS is true. What do we need to do to get this all working? TypeScript, I cannot read. Yes, this is the one. This is obviously not possible if you're running into the in just a website, because you're not running into the Office host. In this case, Word. So I need to kick in Word right now. In Word, get the blank document. There's not much activity in the chat room or the stream itself, so everyone is probably looking at the .NET Conf streams. Insert my add-ins, go to the shared folder, pick my boilerplate, and it should run without pressing the button. I do need to press the add button. Word API is supported. Ta-da! There you have it. How cool is this? Well, it's not that cool, because these are the basics that should have been in there. Much more easy explained. Let's go back to the documentation. Where is the website from this one? Corresponding manifest with a file called text.html and running localhost 3000 is also attached as this one. Oh, that's not showing. Why is it not showing? It's not showing. I don't know why it's linked to nothing, something. Sorry for the delay, I just tried a basic, it works properly, yeah. I can't think of why polyfills would be causing it. But you can narrow down a repro, I'm happy to take a look. Remove the assignment, needs auto feedback. Since August we don't hear back, close the issue. Yeah, obviously, but it helped me to get the initialization fixed. So where's this one? I need this one. Should feel you should be able to write something simple as that. Copy. So instead of this one, also be possible to do this on the level of this one. Is it? No, this one. It's already in here. Now this is the root item. And the root item is filled, I think, by this one, this. And this one has code in here, so there's something like this. Failed to compile. Office is not in here. Import. Copy. Google. I need to import something. Oh. Import. Probably. No, must include import. Build and oversetting using view. It's not the same, but let's check. Office generator. This is using a Webpack, I think. Is it? Yeah, see, Webpack. 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 Where's the already? Office import star. I don't see the office import. Office.js is not fully loaded. Office initialize. Main TS. Enable Angular app mode environment. No, this is missing somewhere. Import. No. Why is Office not recognized in here? Also the brackets, there's something wrong with the... Yeah, that's the already.
Everything shatters down. Fucking this I'm to roll. No one here to sell me from the dark. Searching for the latest star, but it's just a mantra gun. No one here to tell you to your side.
Else.
We never stop on sadness. We never hide in pain. Don't need your trouble sympathy. We make
Return. Return. It's spelled a little bit different. No. Else. Where did I put it? Here. copy. Oh wait. No. It should just say div not supported. Now let's see, why is this not working? Expected 2-3 arguments, but I did get one, and it should be something like this. Yeah. This is the render part. Copy. For the office add-in. Like this. Is there someone? Yeah. Save. Oh. Yeah, did not compile due to the office part. And I need to include it somehow. Like imports, import office, React. No, not UI fabric. No, I don't want the UI fabric. I want to do the onReady. What's the message? Cannot find office. Yeah, but office is part of like it is. It's in here. It's part of the JavaScript part. I need help. Office onReady. React. Where for the life can I find the documentation regard already? Yes, but how do I do this in React? Even if your add-in has no initialization task, you must at least call already or initialize. I try to, but I don't get a reference to Office at this level. That is. Yes, it must always be set, but this is script. I want it in script, I want it in my React item. How to put it in my React item? How hard can it be? Maybe I already did this somewhere. Let's see. Let's go into there. Clean React, maybe. React. Which one am I currently in? Clean React apps. So I'm already in there. It's not in PS Flux, I think. Code. Maybe I faked it in here. This is a routing. Let's check. Index. No, this one doesn't have it. So close that. My new React. Or is that the other one? No. Code. Welcome to the stream, everyone. If you haven't been watching earlier, I'm trying to convert the... There's one. Try to convert the Office, now the common React add-in to something like Office. This one, but this one is using Webpack. Yeah, this is terrible. So why is this different then? Commands. Yeah, the commands there is like this. That's the already. And the already is, let's never go to definition. Declare namespace, and what file is it in? TypeScript. It's in Node. npm package, install Microsoft Office. Yeah, but this is a script, but I don't have a script. I'm in a React item using TypeScript definition. Need a pointer TypeScript using I know it's in there, but how to reference it? How do I get this? This is in script item.
Tell me where I belong. I've been searching all night. Walking these streets, it's amazing midnight. Been talking.
So what I'm looking for is how to reference this one. No, not this one. Where is it? This one. Let's first kill this, because this is not valid anymore. But I still need to have the reference to Office in here. How do I get this reference? Chat room, help me out. Office already. Copy. Google. React component. Yeah. Maybe I need to spell it properly. Component. Build an Excel. I've been here before. No, this is generating it, but I don't want to generate it. Or I've already been looking to this. Welcome to the stream. What I'm looking at is getting the Office reference in my React component, and it's not working in here. How to get the reference for Office in there? Command line. No. That's React, by the way. Yes, this is what we just generated in the boilerplate, but this is done by Webpack, and I don't want this done for now by Webpack. So let me see. Office. What's the next one? That's Office UI, that's something different. I guess it's loaded by this one, commands. There's the Office JavaScript API. And in here, is it used in here? No. Yeah, the commands. Commands. It's part of the manifest in here. So. And the other one is this. In here it's available, but yeah, that's part of this same thing. Commands in here. So this is executed by Webpack, but I don't have Webpack. Come on. How hard can this be? Let's go over test UI fabric. CD test UI fabric code. I've done it before, I think. If I remember correctly. That's not it. Then it should be in here. No, I didn't do it in here. No, I didn't do it in here. So that one is out. Office UI Fabric core test. CD Office code. Later. Office Fabric core. There's something about the Office in here. This one. Yeah, but this one is a general. Yes, it's a boilerplate again. Darn it! Go down. My React code. Yeah, this is the same again. Yeah, go away. My new React add-in. My new React add-in code. I already opened this. Is this the one? Yeah, but this is the commands thingy again. Go away. My app? What's in my app? Code. Oh, code. Yeah, this is some easy calculating stuff, and this is my first React project where I did some tic-tac-toe. What if I run this? Never mind. This later. So that was my first React add-in. When was that? Oh, that was June the 11th. So cd my Office add-in. Code. This one has the commands. Is it the case? It has a webpack, but source. Yeah, this has the commands again. Darn it. What's left? There. Debug test. cd debug test. Code. There's a word run in here. Yeah, but this one is again a commands item. I don't want that. Import app. Yeah, but it's available in mine as well. What's left? I think this one is empty. That one is empty. Clear. Beep. This was it. This cd clean. What's this? Good. Where does it stand for? App. Index. it's not in here. Index HTML. Well, the easiest way, so instead of putting it in the React item, that's an idea, maybe. Kill this. Because it did work in here. Let's see. Clean React. It's a router. To put it in here somewhere. But this is already in here. So will it complain on the initialize if I don't do this? But still, if I need to do some items, where did I put that again? It must be in the UI Fabric core test. Office UI Fabric core test again. Code. Because I had components in there. Later. Task pane. Commands. This is not the one. Where did I create the word editing? One of my first word edits. My office heading. Is that the one? My office heading code. You see, I'm quite messing around here. Task pane. It's not in here as well. Come on. You have this export word run. But in here is also this is available, and this is available when it's part of this. Is it? Task pane TS. Is that script in here somewhere? Task pane CS TS. Where is task pane TS loaded then? Task pane TS. Yeah. They have it again. Entry. That's loaded up front. Back to Google. Task pane. No. Office. initialize. Let's see if we can find that one. TypeScript. No, React. I have an offset when I want to, before I start, but the office, I'm giving the office CDN my corresponding CHTML file, but cannot find office. I have the same issue. Have you done npm install save dev types office.js? With a main TS file like this. Work for whom are creating office instead. Yeah, but that's not what I'm using. Boom, boom, boom. Probably needs Webpack, and I'm forced into Webpack. Initialize must be run each time a new page is loaded. Function file. Offset include add-ins include Office.js library, and the library expects your startup code not to call any. Yeah, this is what's in the documentation as well, but I can do this in script, but not in the components. Create React app with Office.js. I'm trying to add Office.js to my React project. Yeah. Yeah, this is Yo generator again. It's not what I need. Because this one is using Webpack and I don't have Webpack. Come on. Script lab. I think I need to put this under my pillow and think about it some more. If no one is in the chat room is providing any solutions, then I'm not going to finish this today, because this is a pain in the rear. Configure Office.js without Yeoman generator. React, yeah. Prerequisites: Node.js npm create React. Yeah, the create React app is doing the same thing. It's doing the webpack part. Add following code snippet to the index.js. Let's go back. Setting up the project, create app tool, yeah. Using a single command, I already did that. Add Office.js reference to the public index HTML. The Office JavaScript API enables the user to build blah blah blah. There are two ways to install the Office library. Install the CDN link, and that's what I did, except the 1.1 hosted. Or install Office.js using npm package at Microsoft Save. That's interesting as well, because you always get the latest version in. Hey, my screen is shutting down. But anyway, I have this in place in the index. And oh, okay, window Office. Add the following code snippet to the index.js to initialize the Office.js. Now that you have installed, added the reference of the Office.js suggests that you need to initialize load Office.js library. So let's check this. Can I do this? That would be very easy. Is this one? This one is the other one. Close this. This is the boilerplate, so it should be in this one. Is it? Yeah, and I had in this one. So it should be something like this. Window Office not. Same issue. And that's because we don't have a UI in here. So how do I get this? Let's fake this. Yeah, that's not allowed. Office? No. Oh, my other monitor is shutting down. I've been streaming for too long. Oh, let me check this. Office.js types. Don't think that's the one. how to get this one up here. It's probably just a JavaScript item. But why is it not available in here? React. Oh. Always comes down to the same thing. Because there's no office check in here, there's Word. Insert text. What happens if I just do this and I don't do this? Wait, insert paragraph. Should already have Word available. Return and what was the original one? The unmodified item. React DOM. Is it in here? Render. Just like this. Also try to do what's found here. Copy. Well. Also, Word is not recognized in here. same thing. Okay, let's wrap this up because this is not going to work today. Let's first check if it still works. API supported. And app is something like this. Let's go all the way back. Okay, save. Reload. Word API supported. Okay, for now I didn't make it to... I did do the initialize. For some reason it's in here. The initialize is in here, but I wanted to do it in the JavaScript module component, I should say. Function component. Save. Why is it not pretty printed? Anyway, the add-in is still working. The routing is not working, but that's a different story. I'll get back to that later on. For now, let's wrap up. If you want to follow my stream, if you want to see when my next stream is, follow my screen up there somewhere, so we can join together for the next time, for the time that I actually want to get this fixed. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Funny. Anyway, everyone in the stream, thanks for watching. Next Thursday, I will be doing the generic Dutch SDN cast with Marcel Meijer, Fanny Reinders. Fanny Reinders will be joining again after the regular SDN cast, probably. So hope to see you next time. Please follow the stream somewhere up there if you want to see more of the office development and explaining how this tough shit is going. Oh, what's my language? So see you next time and hope to see you back. Thanks everyone in the stream, and let's get out of here. Bye bye. Follow me.